Today you will see Aleah, myself, and Brendan demonstrating a few physics formulas, such as velocity, acceleration, gravity, and Newton's 3 laws of motion, while connecting them to items that deal with sports, since most people are involved in some type of physical activity.
Velocity is the distance of an object traveled divided by the time it took the object to cover the distance. I will show you an example of this by rolling two objects, a volleyball and a tennis ball.
Now I will be showing you another example of velocity by kicking a volleyball and a basketball.
Acceleration is the increase in rate or speed of an object. Here's an example of Kaitlin and Brendan racing. We had them each run separate and record them.
Gravity is the force that attracts the body or whatever object it is affecting towards the center of the earth. Gravity is normally known as negative 9.8. To show you this, Brendan will be hanging from a basketball hoop, while Aleah holds a basketball at the same height as its feet. Aleah drops the ball at the same time Brendan drops from the hoop. Both objects will fall right to the ground because of gravity.
Another example of gravity is throwing a basketball up in the air. No matter what, the ball always comes back down due to gravity. Here I am throwing a ball up at different angles.
Newton's first law of motion states that an object in motion will stay in motion until an outside force acts upon it. It also says that an object at rest will stay at rest until an outside force acts upon it. Aleah and I demonstrate this to you by rolling a basketball back and forth. Brendan rolls another basketball into our basketball, causing it to go in a different direction. This would not have happened had Aleah and I just continued to roll the ball back and forth. But since an outside force came and disrupted the ball's movement, this acts as a great example for Newton's first.
Another example of Newton's first law is when I throw the ball at Brendan, he's going to catch it because an object in motion stays in motion until an outside force acts upon it to stop it, or in this case, Brendan catches the ball I threw at him, causing the ball to stop the motion. It was just Newton's second law states that acceleration is produced when a force acts on the mass. The greater the mass, the greater the amount of force needed to accelerate the object. In this example, Kaitlin is running and we record her time. Then we had her put a backpack on and record her time to see the difference. She ran slower with the backpack on because it added more weight to run with, which made
give you a better look into Newton's second law, Brendan returns a tennis ball to Aleah after she throws it to him. We did not have access to a tennis court before it got cold, so this will just have to do.
Newton's third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So an example would be shooting a basketball. This would be an example because when the ball is thrown up, it hits the backboard and bounces off and hits the rim. It then rolls into the hoops. Goal.
Dribbling basketball is also an example of Newton's third law. This is an example because I bounced the basketball down into the floorboards of the gym, and the floorboards reacted by bouncing the basketball back into my hands. To give you a better look into Newton's second law, Brendan returns a tennis ball to Aleah after she throws it to him. We did not have access to
until an outside force acts upon it or...
That's the first time you had to do it.
Oh, she has banded. Like once you hit her...
On it too.
You can put in the...
Oh. This one? Yeah, this was gonna be me and I said no.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, dun dun dun.